guys, my name's Bethany Holtz. I'm really excited to get started in the class with you. This is Einstein here. He just got a fresh new haircut, so he kind of looks like the dog from the Never-Ending Story. So more about myself. Currently I live in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm from the Midwest, so I'm from South Bend, Indiana, but I've been here almost my entire life. And then, what was the next question? So right now, where I work for Yelp actually, the website. I'm an elite national franchise account director, which is just a fancy way of saying that I sell advertising for a living. But I'm hoping to, dive into the nonprofit sector very soon. What I want to get from this class, so I'm just really excited to, continue everything. In my program, I'm enrolled in the nonprofit leadership and management program. So this is going to be my third class, which is really exciting. So a memorable volunteer experience, that's really hard. I actually, as you can see, I have my dog in my video, so I work mostly in animal welfare, so I'm really active in the rescue community here in Phoenix. And I think I volunteer so much and there's so many stories, it's always an amazing experience, but I think the most memorable would probably be the first experience that I had volunteering in animal welfare. So to make a long story short, hopefully, basically, I've always loved animals. I was the kid that said when I wanted to grow up, I wanted just to, rescue all the animals from the pound. So I've always been that person. But just within the past few years, a big turning point for me was I kind of stumbled upon this Facebook group. It's called Friends of Shelter Animals, and it's actually the euthanasia list that's at Maricopa County. So it's all the dogs that are on the euthanasia list, why they're there, and all of their information. And it's a page where, rescues and, donors alike go to, try to share as much information. Oh, you want to get up? Go. Where, rescues try to find fosters, people donate to save the dogs, things like that. So I was fascinated by this and would, look at it consistently. And then one night, usually it's dogs that are on the euthanasia list, have a lot of things in common. Usually, they might have, bitten someone in the face, or they're, have a specific medical condition or something along those lines. The first time I saw a fear-based case, it was very upsetting. So these are the dogs that have absolutely no aggression. They are just extremely under-socialized, and they're very scared of people. And I saw on, this site one night, it was a little girl puppy that was a golden retriever, white, blonde, beautiful. And then another puppy that was a boy that looked like a red lab. I was like, why are these dogs here? I don't understand. And it was because they were put on the euthanasia list just for fear, because they were scared of everybody. But they were very sweet and they never showed any aggression. So, consistently throughout the night I was, checking on their page. They were supposed to be euthanized at 5 a.m. the next day. And then finally, at 2 a.m. I kept looking, expecting a rescue or somebody to stand up, and nobody did. And I remember the very specific moment where I laid in my bed and I told myself, I could be the person that does something, or I could be the person that does nothing. And at that point I decided to be the person that does something. So I actually, having no prior experience at all, volunteered to actually foster both of these dogs to take them off the euthanasia list. The next day, when I got to the shelter to pick both of them up, they brought out the boy only, and he was completely pancaked to the ground, wouldn't look at us. We literally had to carry him out because he was just a statue and he wouldn't move. And I noticed that the girl wasn't there, and I said, I was supposed to foster both of them. What happened to the girl puppy? And they said she was actually adopted this morning by, a very loving family. And the woman there actually started crying in front of me saying, because you decided to step up and volunteer, she had her second chance to find her family. So that was just a huge turning point for me. And seeing, what the power of, volunteering can do. And, fast forward, basically, I named him Clifford. I was his foster for a while, and he ended up getting adopted by a wonderful family, and he is a completely happy, changed dog. And I don't think I could ask for anything else. I mean, it was just a fairy tale story, basically. So I think that's probably my most memorable experience, was my first one. But yeah, I'm really excited to, get started with you guys. I actually, centering around volunteering, I actually started a new Instagram blog. It's called Helping Paws Adventures, where once a month I actually campaign and fundraise for a rescue or a wildlife, organization somewhere around the US. I fundraise for them for a few weeks, and then I actually go there and volunteer and share my experiences. So I'm actually doing my first one tomorrow, yay! I'm going up to Cottonwood, Arizona to Pets Return Home. They're a great organization, so follow me on Instagram or Facebook, Helping Paws Adventures. Other than that, excited to get started.